man dey write for that book? Wetin this man dey write for this book? Mula, tell me wetin this man dey write for this book. Like wetin this man dey write? See wetin dem dey play this match, this score line. See aggregate. Wetin this man dey write? Leave my club! Leave my club!
What's up, guys? I guess you almost know that Chelsea football fans, they have been going through a lot, ever since the crash out of the Champions League. As you watch in this video, that was a video of Chelsea football coach, doing one or two notes on his next substitution, and you can see this fan, on the TV, aggressively hitting hard on Liam, Chelsea football club coach, because of the results, because of the disappointing and the embarrassing results. As at that time, Chelsea was losing, by 3 goals, against PSG. Seriously, it was really an unfortunate moment. It was really a shocking moment. Even me, that is not even a Chelsea fan, I was really touched, from the whole results. Seriously, I was really surprised that Chelsea find it difficult to even score against PSG on the second leg. So I was really shocked. I was really surprised. I did not even expect that kind of a result. So I expected Chelsea to find a way to come back, but they did everything they could. They had all the inputs. They tried to dominate the game at some point, but unfortunately for them, they could not get the result. And all the fans who were present there, who were watching, the match all over the world, from the stadium and also from the view center, they were all disappointed. Many were left really, really embarrassed because the majority were expecting a comeback, but unfortunately for the team, they could not, come up with a comeback. Seriously, I was really so touched. I was really so touched. So I don't know what you all think. What do you all think about this aggression? Be pull up by this Chelsea fan. Don't you think there's really no need for this anymore? It's just one thing, that happened in football. Even Manchester City were also eliminated. Newcastle were eliminated. Tottenham were eliminated. So you see, it's not only Chelsea. So it's just one of the things that do happen. Okay, see now of recent now. Majority wanted Arsenal, Arteta to win the Carabao Cup, but unfortunately for Arteta, he could not. Manchester City, Pep Guardiola, grabbed the award for the 5th time. You can see, seriously, I don't lie, Guardiola is really a boss. That tomorrow he will continue to be a boss to Arteta. You understand? Because I know that Arteta wanted to beat his boss, but he could not achieve that. He found it difficult to achieve that. And majority predicted that Arsenal, because for a long time they have not had, that trophy. So the majority predicted Arsenal to win that trophy. But unfortunately for them, they could not. You see how Manchester City beat them 2-0, with so much possession, so much dominance. You see, seriously, when I was watching the match, I was able to understand that Manchester City will win that cup because looking at how they dominated the game from first half up to second half, the dominance was just too much. How Manchester City took midfield from Arsenal, it really showed that they will win that game. And seriously, I was really, really so surprised. You understand? So why am I saying all this? It's because it's one of the things you see in football. It's not always what you expect you get. Sometimes history do repeat. Sometimes history do get broken. So you just want to about football. So as a football fan, you just have to let go. No matter whatever it is you see, if you're expecting a winning and you see a lose, you just have to take it that way and leave it as it is. It is what it is. It is football. Anything can happen. What you expect can happen. What you don't expect can happen. So that is just it. So any football fan, any Chelsea football fan that is still, being disturbed by this, should just let go. And other opposition fans who are using this as an opportunity to mock them should also stop that because everybody get their time. The time is still coming where they will also go through the same process. Where they will also go through this kind of thing. So all fans should learn from this and know how to react rightly. All right, guys, that will be all in this video. I'll see you on next.